we're trying to change silhouettes of our characters. You notice, like, we're starting to build new pauldrons, new helmets. This is, we're going for a demonic set here. We're using new techniques with ZBrush and texturing. Trying to change the look of our previous characters so everybody can get their own individual style. This is the new robe that we created. I know people talked about robes, and so we wanted to make a new robe. We actually got, this is the model, if anybody's seen Barsoon, that was one of our first guys we had that robe on. Well, this is now on the player characters. You've probably seen some of the different designs and the updates. To get the new robe to fit all the characters, it was a big process. It took about 3 months. So we like to give players, new looks, new things they can wear, but it does take a lot of effort. Now this one, you can't really see in here, but things we've been doing with, a lot of our weapons have glowing rose things. Well, in game, his whole spine actually has moving textures and glows. All that, the symbols and the graphics, you can actually, even if you go in the dark, you can see those designs. One thing too we've been trying to do is, one thing I like to do is when I think of armor sets, I like to think of what's usable. How do you wear stuff? How does it strap on? I just don't want designs. I want it to be, where's the belt? Where's the plate over the chain? And this is another example of how we're changing shoulder pads to get different designs. We actually have, the far left is the plate set. Yeah, this is probably the screenshot you saw on station.com of the same guy. Just kind of looking down 1 minute. And then with that same technique, we're getting a much higher res, even on the close-ups of our model. This is a model I was working on, where that model, a lot of that geometry that you're seeing is not actually there. It's actually painted in a normal map from ZBrush, and then we paint the actual model in ZBrush to get the textures just right. So even when you're getting close to the characters, they'll still hold their textile density and still look good. Now, someone out in the halls was asking me how we achieve this look. So I wanted to show a quick little shot of how we do it. This is a Void Beast you've probably seen from the last expansion. This is what the model looks like in game. What was that? Pink with hearts, all right. Okay, here we go. How we get this look is the actual geometry. You can see like the flat surfaces there. There's really no geometry. We actually do that with, see that up there? Oh, that's really blown out. Well, see all this muscle tissue and everything? That we do that in ZBrush, and then we slap on the textures. The guy was asking me how we actually can get that look, like the next-gen games like Gears of War and those type of games, so we're keeping up with the curve. And we're doing that stuff now. So we're definitely going to keep the game looking good for everybody to play. Okay, now I'm going to turn over to Tom. He's going to show some of the animations he's been working on. Yeah, that's it for me. 7 questions.
I'm just going to run through some of the new characters that are coming up that we've been working on for the past 8 months or so. This is the Etten. if you get him to argue, he'll. Here's one of his idols. This guy's a tool user, so he actually can use a one-hand tool wheel or two-handed sword. So one thing we're trying to do is trying to get more classic monsters back in the game. So this is a Chimera. And the engine's kind of neat because I can give each of the different characters their own attack. So there's the lion headbutt. Imagine there'll be like a ring or something right there at the bottom. Yeah, Ratchet. Because of the wings on top. I'm trying to give these characters some personality, so when they're just hanging around, you know, they're not just standing doing nothing like this. Shot. This is my I hate killing. And on lines of the classic that we're doing here is a Cerberus. So we have each of the characters, you probably know, has 3 attacks. I was able to take advantage of that with this because one attacks from the left,